Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk about international students' job process, which is a little bit different to what normal students will do to get a job. So there's some prerequisites to get a job here in OSU. You need your passport. It has to be up to date. You have to check that it's not expired, because if not, you're gonna get in trouble. And if it's if it expired, you have to go to your embassy and check that out. Then you'll need to have your visa as well up to date. If you don't have it up to date, you have to talk with ISS so that they can schedule an appointment with the US government, and well, you could get that done. Then you'll need your I-20, and whenever you get here to OSU, they're gonna sign it and they're gonna change your original I-20 that you get to a new one that will say continued attendance. If you have this done, then you're ready to go. And finally, you'll need your I-94, which is a form you can find here online. Okay, this is not working. Yeah, well, you're gonna open the website, and then you're gonna look for your name, your passport number, and then you're gonna print this form. Well, then there's some jobs that we can apply and some that we cannot. First of all, for international students, we have to work on campus. There's no way we can work off campus during the semesters. Not during spring, not during summer, not during fall. You can only work outside of campus during summer for an internship. Like, the internships can be off campus, but you have to notify ISS and OSU. If it's not approved by OSU, there's no way you can work off campus. That'll be illegal, and you can get in real trouble. Yeah, whenever you get an internship, you'll be a messenger between OSU and the company you work for. So everything the company does, you'll have to notify OSU, and everything OSU does with your permits, you'll have to notify the company as well. And finally, for international students, we cannot work more than 20 hours a week, unless it's an internship, and it's authorized by OSU to work up all the way to 40 hours a week. There's no way an employer can ask you to work more than 20 hours. That'll be illegal, because that's, as I told you, whenever you got your visa, you're not allowed to work more than a part-time job, which is 20 hours a week. Well, once you get a job, once you find an employer and a place to work on campus or off campus, if it's an internship, you'll need a work permit. If you don't have a work permit, you cannot work. First of all, you'll have to go to Tax Memory Report. This is a Glacier webpage. You click this link, and you're gonna open this website. Then, whenever you're here, you're gonna press login now, and this will appear. Right, but since you don't have a username yet, you have to go to forget login. So we press forget login, and we're gonna write down our email address so that they can send us our password and our username, which is gonna be our email. For that, you'll need well, first of all, you'll need your email address, your OSU email address. They're gonna ask for your CIWID, so you have to fill that up. And after you have an account, you're gonna open the website, and you'll have to complete some forms. You'll need your passport, your visa, your I-20, and your I-94 information. This is gonna take about 20 to 45 minutes to complete this form. It's not too bad. And after you finish your form, the website is gonna take you to this page. I can show it to you. So accept this whenever you're here, and you're gonna go to view print my forms. That's gonna appear at the end when you finish your form. You print this PDF, you're gonna download it, and you're ready to go. Then you have to print that PDF because you need to sign the document, and at the date you finish the tax summary report. After you have that, you have to scan it, and you'll save that for later because you'll need to send that to ISS. Then you'll need the employment letter. You can ask the International Student Services Office for one of these, and then you'll have to ask your employer to create one. Like, well, you'll send them the document, and they have to add the company's logo on top. They have to fill up the document. All of this, they have to fill that up, and they'll need to sign the document as well. So you'll need your employer's signature. Then you have to take the document to the ISS office because it has to be approved, certified, and signed by one representative of International Student Services. That's your employment letter. And then you need to apply to get a work permit. So here's the link. Here's the form you need to fill up. You need your name, your OSU ID, your address on Stillwater, and also your permanent address, your citizenship, the country you live in before coming to the US, and you'll need your documents scanned, as I said, your glacier taxonomy form. You'll need to upload that, your passport I-20, and your I-94 as well. After that, that's going to take like 2 days for ISS to approve that, and you're going to receive your work permit. ISS is going to send you an email with this. This is the address of the email that you're going to receive, iss@upstate.edu. You're going to get a PDF, which has your work permit, and it's going to be signed by an ISS representative as well. After you get your work permit, you'll need a social security number. That's a thing that also American students have. So first of all, you need to contact the International Students Office. You're gonna send them an email requesting for an appointment for a social security number, and then they're gonna confirm your appointment. That's gonna take about a week. Then they're gonna send you this document, which is the social security application. It takes about 15 minutes to complete, not too bad. You'll need the same documents you needed before to fill this up, your passport, I-20 and I-94. Then you'll receive your appointment. ISS is gonna confirm your appointment, and they're gonna tell you like, okay, you have to be here at the Social Security office at this time. So you'll need your passport ready, your visa, I-20, I-94, the application for the social security number complete, the employment letter, and also your work permit. You'll need all of this printed off. In the case of passport, visa, and I-20, you'll have that already, but you need to print the rest of these. And the location of the office is 406 E Hall of Fame Avenue, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and the zip code is 74075. And then after 2 weeks, then when you complete the interview with your appointment, you're gonna get an interview as well with a representative of the U.S. government. They're gonna ask you like if you had any previous social security numbers, or they're gonna ask you about your job, the work permit, and they're gonna keep the work permit at the end, and also the employment letter. Then you're gonna get your card. After that, ISS, 2 weeks after the process, they're gonna send you an email saying that they have received your social security card. You'll need to go to the ISS office, which is located at 309 West Walking Center, Stillwater, Oklahoma, 74075. That's a zip code. You'll go to the office, and they're gonna give it real quick to you. It takes about 5 minutes. That's real fast. Now, getting ready to work. After that, you're pretty much set to work. You just need to complete the forms with your employer, or in this case, a university, or if it's an internship, with your the company you're working for. You'll need to fill out the I-9 document, and it's gonna fill one half by you, one half by your employer. The American students have to have to complete this form as well, so that's pretty much the same. Then when you get hired by the university, the employer is going to ask you to fill some forms that are required by them, by law. this, for example, have like if you have been in the army or if you have any kind of medical condition, and after you finish that, you're ready to work. You're ready to go. After you finish the required documents by the university or the employer, you can get paid and you can work normally like any other student or employee.